I feel like I have a lot of questions to answer about this RX-7. Looks so fucking good next to the GTR. One of the first things that has to be done though is I need to get this damn license plate off this bumper. Dude, this is all like corroded and rusty. My fingers are literally orange right now. I guess this is what a junkyard RX-7 front bumper looks like. Boy, oh boy, is there a lot of controversy about this motor. Whoa!
And that was the gauge cluster, Ripperino.
Like the most important piece of like everything there.
It's good, dude.
No. No. Damn it. That was fucked anyway.
Good thing I was recording.
That was fucked anyway. You recorded that fall?
I didn't see it, but I heard it.
Oh.
I'm going absolutely crazy in my car. TJ knows this. I have this weird clicky noise. I've secured everything on my kit. I've done everything to my bumper. I've checked underneath all the floor panel, but it's still there. So I'm gonna take apart my car completely and go drive around with no bumper and no kit. What do you think? I have no, give me options, Teach. Give me options.
Well, I don't really have any, but like, that just sucks. So I was like, are you really gonna do that? But okay.
Hey, I do. Like, I mean, there's, what? You wanna hear it? Do you wanna hear the noise?
I know the noise.
You know the noise. It's like ka-clunk, ka-clunk, ka-clunk. It's inconsistent. That's the problem. I'm getting rid of my car. I'm selling it. I'm selling this one. Clickbait, Calvin's selling his Tron BRZ. Oh my God, he's over it. He's moving to a new car. Oh my God.
Ever since I've shown this car on the channel, I've gotten a million questions from you guys. Literally, you guys going back and forth saying, do an LS swap, keep a 13B, do a 20B, do a twin turbo, do a 2J, put the VQ motor in the RX-7. Oh my God. So I'm gonna answer this now because this is like the most asked question. What motor are you gonna do in the RX-7? And the answer is simple. We're gonna do an LS9 motor in the RX-7. Just fucking kidding. We're gonna do a fucking rotary. Are you kidding? I'm not putting an LS in this car. That is the most overdone thing in the world. And I don't care. I say this now. I might hate this in the future. I don't care. The rotaries can be a bitch to work on. But how are you gonna get an RX-7 and not make a badass rotary motor in that car? LSs are everywhere. They're very common. Yes, they make great power and they can be very reliable, blah, 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 blah. Nothing beats a chugging rotary motor just at idle, and especially the high revving RPMs and the turbos. So I don't know what we're gonna do is 13B or 20B or twin turbo or anything of that size, because to be quietly honest with you, I spent an hour and a half with you guys on Twitch last night trying to just research about this car because I don't know much about this car at all. I've been staring at this engine bay for about 2 days now, just like trying to understand what's going on, and I've spent countless hours researching the rotary and just how it works. And I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I honestly don't know, but I do know that we will be keeping the badass rotary history in this car. That will be for certain. And before you even ask me, TJ, are you gonna do a Rocket Bunny kit? Are you gonna do a Bailside kit? Are you gonna do blah? I don't know. I don't know, and when I know, you guys will find out. But like I said earlier, I don't want to do the typical thing that I've done with every other car on this channel. Although that seems to be my staple these days, I kind of want to do something different. So I don't know. I really don't know. It's gonna look badass. That's all I know. It's gonna be fucking cool. Also, there's been a lot of input from everybody about where that smoke is coming from. I'm almost 100% certain it's the seals, as the research I've done and from listening to what you guys have said. That's what it most likely is. Probably not till next week. We're gonna pull the motor and kind of start looking at all that stuff. But my main concern right now is getting the 350 up and running. Running as in tuned and running properly. Because on the 23rd, I have a drift event in Vegas that I'm gonna be at, and you guys are invited to. Links are down below. So my main focus right now is getting that 350 like 100% dialed in. We're about 90% there. It's mainly the tuning that needs to get done. Then once that car kind of gets more dialed down and kind of slowing down that project, and I know the car's gonna make it for the 23rd, then we'll be putting a lot more focus into this. A lot of you have been asking, why would you get another car? TJ, finish one project before getting the other. One, you never finish a project. And two, you can't just pass up on deals like this that walk by your face. We have the storage to hold multiple cars. We're gonna do that, and we're moving to a bigger shop soon in a month, so we will have the space to hold more cars. So for those that are triggered because the BRZ still needs more work, that 350 needs more work, Calvin's BRZ needs more work, now we have this. It's never gonna end. If anything, you should just be stoked because now you have more content to watch and more diverse content, which is always a win-win situation. Are you struggling down here, mate?
Fiddling with my dick, and it's just not, I can't get my shaft in the crevice.
I know much about that.
It's a bit tight.
Right.
My hands are, it's full.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's full.
Oh, it's really full.
It's touching,
Sticky?
it's touching the floor. It's touching the floor. It's
Yours?
not sticky, it's like clogged. You don't like my pants?
Oh my god. Those are just some nice cheeks, mate.
Hey, Brett and Link got a vasectomy together.
I saw that.
Where are we, Teach? Where are we?
Dog, I'm trying to bust nuts. I'm trying to bust nuts.
Still bust nuts, but where are we? They're over there looking at each other's dicks, and we're here still having pants on. What is happening?
I'm literally the world's worst vlogger. Like 2 hours have come by and I have not picked the camera up once. But to recap what kind of all just went down, Calvin took his whole entire kit off his car, and we went around and test drove it and tried to figure out what that weird noise was coming from inside of his car. We took apart everything because Calvin was thinking that it was some sort of little rattle. Bags make weird noises, like the strut towers, they make really clunky, weird noises. If you have bags, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm thinking that potentially maybe the strut
is gone out or something's, I don't know the things.
Something is not good.
Something's not good with that one, and he's probably gonna have to replace it. We'll probably have to ask Mickey about it, who like actually used to work for a company called AccuAir, which is a bag system company, so he'll probably be able to answer questions about that. And I've been buttoning up the 350, doing the boring, easy stuff. Put back the bumper, put back the fenders, rebolted down the seat. I'm actually gonna need to take out the front seat because I'm noticing that the threads are really fucked. I'm gonna have to do a tap and die for all the hardware and the actual threads in that, which is gonna suck. Today is the McGregor and Mayweather fight, so super excited about that. I'm not sure, for you guys it was yesterday, but for me it's today. I'm not sure if any of you care about that, but I'm pretty hyped on it. So we're gonna go over to Mickey's later this afternoon, go swimming and have some food and just hang out with the boys. And Mickey has an insane little car collection, so I'll have to show you guys that when we get there.
A few moments later.
What's up, gay boys? Damn. Damn.
So close to my face.
And here we have the world's cleanest 240. I want it. No, I don't want it. I don't want it, but I do want it. I want it, but I don't want it. Oh my god. Oh, it just smells like Japan. Oh my gosh. For those who don't know, this is Mickey's 240. This is actually his girl's 240, which is like insane. Makes me want an SR.
That's what I think you're doing every time.
It looks so pretty.
Every time you leave, that's what I think he's doing.
Just some meat. Oh my gosh. I have seen this car plenty of times, but every time I see it, I still drool over it just as much.
But 80% of the time, there's something slipping out the booty hole. It's not real. Whoa, what is this? It's so real.
All of
like
you.
it's as if you're just like, I'm gonna fart right now because I want to get a reaction.
It's because it's like, you can't let it bubble up in here, dude.
So if you don't want to be called Mr. Poopy Butthole, all right, you walk away, you fart in a corner. Wait a second,
That's
this proper
way
listing is
too much
effective.
work.
Be labeled Mr. Poopy Butthole.
TJ put sound effects in his video and tells everybody to say that it's stinky. It's not stinky, dude.
It's like a frog crawled in there, family, and all of them died suddenly and just stayed there for 11 days and rotted away. Maggots in there too, just disgusting smells, all of it. 9 yards of the protein shake fart.
I haven't vlogged in like 4 hours, but we were at the shop. We've been literally at Mickey's house watching this fight. And if any of you have watched this fight, first 4 hours of the fight is not the fight you wanted to see. So we're literally waiting that out. Today's vlog has been short, I'm sorry, but this fight is kind of taking over the day. and I'm doing a lot of shopping for RX-7 parts. They don't want to hear your fart stories anymore.
Get out. No, I have a broken arm.
I have a broken. You cripple, give me the camera. Dirty cripple. I'm gonna touch your bicep.
Look at me.
Extend your arm, bitch. I dare you to.
Okay. You can't redeem.
Okay.
Oh
all
my
right,
God.
all
Oh
right.
my
You
God.
act as if you're an angel, TJ. But TJ sits here, smiles like this.
Do not.
He smiles exactly like that, and like, ooh, you smell it. He just. Dustin, please.
I just got a fresh breath of that.
Dude, it like takes up the whole space. The whole space. There's a fan. There's a fan blowing at us, Dustin. Do you not care?
Blowing it at me.
Do you not care at all? Huge moves.
Oh yeah.
Huge moves. Yes. Yes.
They told me to do that.
I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out and keep moving forward.
I'm feeling